going. Are we excited? Are we excited? We should be excited. So yes, we have got. 2 seconds. I'm getting feedback from somewhere. I don't know where. Right, let's try this again, so I can hear feedback. Hoping it's just me and not you guys. Right. Let me just. Why can I never find it when I need it? Just get the lineups where I've just shown you them in the video, but let's do it properly. Let's just see if I can find the game, which I can't seem to find the game. Why can I not find the game? There we go. Okay, lineups. There we go. Right. Let's just share the screen, people. Okay, can we see that? Yes, we can. Awesome. Okay. So there we go. There are the lineups. Let's start with Huddersfield due to the fact they're on the left. So you got Lee Nichols in goal, Tom Lees, Levi Colwill, Naby Sarr in a 3-4-3 formation. So they're saying here. Pippa on the right, Lewis O'Brien, Jonathan Hogg, Harry Toffolo, midfielders, Sorba Thomas, Daniel Ward, and Daniel Sinani for Huddersfield. And you go into the Nottingham Forest lineup. We're going for a 3-4-1-2 lineup. So you've got Bryce Samba in goal, Scott McKenna, Steve Cook, Joe Worrell. You've got Jed Spence on the right, Jack Colback on the left, James Garner, Ryan Yates, centre midfielders, and you've got Philip Sinkernagel as the attacking midfielder, and you've got Brennan Johnson and Keenan Davies up front. So very good lineups, I have to say. Stop sharing that. There we go. Okay, so what are we all thinking? What are we thinking? I'm thinking Forest win. I think Huddersfield will give them problems. Huddersfield are a very good team under Corcoran. Corcoran being the former assistant to Bielsa. So they do play very similar to Leeds. Very good, very attacking. But what I'm putting Forest win down to is probably more likely the quality. I don't want to be mean to Huddersfield. They've got good players, but I think Forest have got better players. I do believe my connection is unstable as per usual. Don't know why. It's not even, the weather's not bad. No idea why. If it cuts out, I do apologise. I will be back as soon as I can be if it does go out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It was fine up until I've gone online for some reason. So, yeah. It's deciding to play up now. It's just life, isn't it, really? Let's hope it stays for a bit. There we go. Hopefully that improves it. Yeah, that's improved it. F1 is still going, mate. There's been a red flag. There's been a lot of rain. It's just a nightmare. I can't watch it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, mate. Yeah, I don't know. I've been sharing it everywhere, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know what I've done differently to this one. Just mad, really. But yeah, I don't know. Thankfully, you found me though, Moss. That's the main thing. Yeah. Oh, how long we got? We got about 9 minutes till kick off. I need to charge my phone, my watch up. Need to put my phone on charge. That'll always be handy as well. Yeah, I'm just thankful you found me, mate. Because, yeah. It's just mad if you don't. I'm glad you found me. It's always good to have company. Yeah, there was a serious crash in the F1. Serious. Schumacher crashed into a corner, broke his car in half. So yeah, it's definitely Forest Day. Listen to a player. Yeah, he did a big interview last night about that, so that was big up to Benning for that. Fantastic. You had Khan earlier in National League playoff as well. But yeah, they just need to they need to expand because we have such a massive Sikh community. You know, there has to be footballers out there. Has to be. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I start feeding through the system a bit. Yeah, it's definitely Forest Day for me. Always got a soft spot for Forest, so yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, but the players are coming out now. Yeah, he's definitely doing it. So, being from where I'm from, as in who my mum is, being part of the Indian community. Yeah, because even my cousin is of Indian descent, and he struggled getting into the football. Well, it sounds like you've got a sporty day there, Moss. Tennis as well. Big sport day. No, not for me. They've had their chance. They've had their chance in the Premier League now. It's time for Forest. Time for Forest for me. Yeah, definitely time for Forest. It's time for Forest to show up and hopefully make their Premier League back home again. They deserve to be there. It's a beautiful sunny day in Wembley. And the wall of red for the Forest fans. So it's Steve Coogan against Carlos Corberan. Corcoran. Is it Corcoran? It's Corcoran, isn't it? But yeah, let's go. And we're just going to have the national anthem, which I do not speak through. I do apologise, but I just do not speak through the national anthem. It's just out of respect. Okay. National Anthem song. We are on this, people. We are on it like a rocket. Yeah, I never sing through the national anthem. I never speak for the national anthem. You don't want to hear me sing, trust me. So I choose just to be quiet. Most you know that I'm ex-army, so my respect for the Queen is massive. I have no idea who Phillips is, mate. I'll have a look, see if he's in on the bench. He's not even on the bench, mate. Laria is not even on the bench. Yeah, it's yeah. I think they did in other parts of the world as well, part of the Commonwealth. I'm very queeny, so yeah, I love my Queen. So we're not far from kickoff now, people. So let's get the banner up. It's nothing to do with that. I think there's less subs, actually, to be honest, than I normally see. Let's get this banner up. Oh, it's John Moss. The ref is John Moss. Oh, dear. Is it? I have no idea. I haven't followed tennis for so many years now. I've lost interest in it years ago. I love playing tennis, but yeah, I lost. Yeah, I'm not happy he's here. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not happy he's here. But yeah. But let's go, people. My quality keeps dropping. I don't know why. It's annoying me now. I need to find one of those signal boosters, I think. I've got the Arsenal shirt on, Moss. Huddersfield just having a bit of a huddle. Oh, and so Forest. Both having a huddle. It's one of my big questions is why do Premier League refs go down to EFL games as high profile as this? They should keep with who they've already got in the EFL. Stop giving it to Premier League refs. You want some new refs coming up. You're not going to do it by knocking their confidence by saying you're not going to be able to do the EFL match. So here we go, people. Yates kicks off. Forest pick kick up towards Keenan Davis, out for a Huddersfield throw-in. I would agree with that one. There are some decent ones in the EFL, but there's one that I can think of specifically. Don't want to say his name, but he's really bad. Oh, come on. Oh, soft free kick there for Huddersfield. run by Silver Thomas. Soft. I'm going to go with Brennan Johnson's going to score, yeah. So we have got VAR in action today, so that's always good to know. So it's going to be a Huddersfield free kick. So Thomas whips it in. They got that totally wrong. Go straight out for a goal kick. Awful. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Nice. Well, I just hope, to be fair, I just hope that Nottingham Forest win. No offence to any Huddersfield fans, but yeah. Let's see if I can share this on Instagram quickly. Try to be back in two. I'm here, guys. It's just. No. Okay. Yeah, I'd say more Forest from what I've seen. It's the wall of red. But yeah, I'd say more Forest in there, to be honest, mate. You're going to love that if he goes to Canada, won't you? Because there is a chance that Herdman might be leaving, from what I'm hearing. There's a very good chance he'll be leaving Canada and coming to the UK. So just be warned. Don't want you crying, because that's gonna hurt you if Herdman leaves. I hope he's a success wherever he goes, to be honest, because you're not going to be an international manager all your life. You're going to want to test yourself with club level. So yeah, we'll see. Might be a case of Ancelotti goes there in a couple of years, maybe 1 or 2 seasons, maybe. There's Sinkernagel. Awesome name. Sinkernagel, on loan from Watford. James Garner, on loan from United. Here comes offside, I think. Oh no, it's a free kick. That's him. Fair enough. Slightly soft. There we go. Yeah, he said it in an interview. He said it in an interview. I think I read it as well. I read that as well. Don't worry about it. But honestly, yeah, exactly. Why not? Who would have thought that Fabio Capello would manage England? Let's be honest. I love all these people that are doing watch-alongs to a game that they know nothing about. So it's just all coming up on my timeline. I'm like, yeah, whatever, mate. There's Levi Colwill on loan from Chelsea. Everton talking about getting him. Oh, honestly, there's some people that they frustrate me how much they think they know Moss. People just do not know, and that's what frustrates me the most. Is yeah, exactly. Well, Sven, yeah, I try and forget him. To be fair, I try and forget Ericsson, but yeah, you know what I mean? Because international management is very different. It is, without being harsh to him, it is like semi-retirement. Yeah, exactly. I can honestly see that happening. It wouldn't shock me. Would it be any time soon? No. Ancelotti, I reckon, probably do another 1 or 2 years with Real Madrid. I would have thought, and then who knows if the Canada job's available, then why not? You know, some people just need to open their eyes to possibilities can happen at any time. You know, it's just madness, really. Yeah, exactly. Jeez, not of all time. Not of all time. No, no, just no. He's probably in the top 100, and I'll say that. I reckon he's in the top 100. But top 10, nah, no. Me and you must have seen some strikers in our time, and then there's times before that, and you can't forget those, like Gerd Muller. I can't think of all the names off my head on top of my head, but there was ones in the 60s, the 50s. Yep, you're spot on, mate. People need to remember football has lasted longer than they have. They've lasted longer than I have. Cliff Bastin is a player at Arsenal that people forget very easily, but you shouldn't. That guy had one heck of a record at Arsenal. One heck of a record. I've actually finally watched the English game as well. Yeah, I can't stand the word goat. Stupid word. Goat. The only thing I want to see about a goat is when it's in a farm. Exactly, mate. They just don't remember. Well, in actual fact, they don't know. Do some research. Look it up. If you want to talk about football and you think you know about football, do history. Free kick to Forest now. Zinkernagel against Naby Sarr. Yeah, exactly. And if anything, and this is probably going to be controversial, football's easier now because you are very well protected. Back then, you took challenges that could end your career. Yeah, exactly. That's why I started doing my Arsenal history, isn't it, Moss? You know, teach these players, like some of these fans, what it is. Oh, so close there from Forest. So Garner whips it in. Would have been onside. And Yates just heads it wide. Doesn't get enough. Oh, just doesn't get enough on it there. Huddersfield under a little bit of pressure right now. Yeah, exactly. So close. But yeah, it's important to know football history before you start saying the word GOAT and Benzema's top 10 of all time. No, he's not. He probably does get into the top 100 of all time. And I've got to be fair to that, without like sitting down and working it all out on a piece of paper. He probably does make the top 100. But there's no way he's the top 10. Not in a million years is he top 10. No, he was just on. They did a quick, like a snapshot. He would have been onside there. But yeah, so Forest have definitely taken control of this game so far. We're 13 minutes in. Kind of what I expected, though, to be fair, was the quality from Forest is just that little bit more. The way that Huddersfield plays is going to be dangerous to Forest, but the quality isn't quite there. So yeah, it's frustrating. I do get your frustration with it, to be honest. All these people that think they know football and they sit there and they talk it and they go, oh, I know all this. No, you don't. No, you don't. Uh, you're 20 years younger than me, and you haven't seen the amount of games I have, and I haven't been any different through any part of my life. I watch a lot of football now, and I've always watched a lot of football. I don't just watch Arsenal because I love football. So I've seen a lot of players. I've got to see so many different games. And there's times before me, the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, the 20s. You cannot rule out these players that are from these periods. It's mad to do so. It's crazy. So, yeah. Just have a little bit more respect for people that have watched football for a little bit longer. It's just madness. Just a bit of respect would be nice, people. Bit of respect. Yeah, exactly. Funny enough, FIFA wasn't the reason, was it? Let's be honest. Yeah. I remember the time I didn't even play a football game. Sensible soccer, I remember playing very. Yeah, well, this what am I doing this week? I'm doing Scotland Ukraine on Wednesday. Next weekend I'm doing Grimsby versus Solihull, And then I'll be doing some Nation League games, because you need to watch quality. You need to watch these quality games. You can't just go, oh, I'm just going to watch this and that's that. Broaden your horizons a bit. Open your mind. Look at some players that aren't even talked about in the press. Because there are players out there that are very good. But because they're not a fancy name, or maybe they're from a country that people don't particularly want to sign a player from, who cares? If they're quality enough, they can play for you. But yeah, I'll be watching Nations League. I'll be choosing games that I want to watch from there. Yeah, see, I even know who you're on about. And that just says everything. As soon as people go, who's Uzibio? Seriously. My first fantastic memory of a World Cup that I can remember, that I won't ever forget, is Bebeto and Romario. Those two in Brazil. Exactly, open minds. But do you know what? Just don't go what's fashionable. And what's fashionable is what's nowadays. It's no. There is much more. I'm so annoyed that there's a certain Arsenal channel that are doing a watch along, and I'm like, seriously. People just want to be fashionable. I do this. I choose games not to be fashionable because I like watching football, and I try and choose games that I think are going to be decent. This one is the most valuable game in world sport. It's worth £140 million. It's for one game. Yep, exactly. People are snobs. People are snobs when it comes to football. It's kind of annoying. It's annoying how snobbery people are when it comes to football. The game's calmed down a bit right now, to be honest. Forest just passing it around at the back. I was expecting a bit of a higher press from Huddersfield, to be fair. Forest do get promoted, they've got one heck of a rebuild to do, haven't they? Because they're three of their main players are on loan. Yeah, they do. They don't care. But this is more valuable than the FA Cup match, League Cup match. In some cases, it's more valuable than it is to win the Premier League, because I can't remember how much you win, but it's about 100 and something million, isn't it? I think. How much you win to win the Premier League now? But this is one game that's worth £140 million to the winners. madness. Absolutely madness, people. Madness. I just filter through there, but no, it's all broken down. What's this? 11 a.m., 6 p.m. Oh, okay. That might be on actually. You're doing a watch along, or are you just watching it, Moss? So I've noticed you've not done any watch alongs. I keep checking up on your channel. There's nothing on there. Well, there is stuff on there, but it's old. Cheers, Moss. I appreciate that because I obviously can't watch it. Here comes Huddersfield on the attack. O'Brien out to Thomas. Thomas crosses it, cut out by Forest. Shed Spence managed to win. Forest. Okay. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. That is understandable, mate. I think if I knew the F1 would overrun so much, I probably would have done it myself. Just watch the game. But yeah. We're 23 minutes in right now. Let's film Nottingham Forest now. Free kick to Huddersfield again. Yeah. Yeah. So it's another free kick to Huddersfield. Yeah, Master Ref is just a nightmare. Can't stand him. Yeah, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, Satvic mentioned it yesterday. And yeah, I appreciate that though, mate. And you don't suck at all. It's the problem with you, Moss, is it's all your friends that are willing to watch you, all in the UK, because I would watch you constantly. You know, I would. There's time zones. It's really annoying. So I never get to watch you really. And if I do get to watch you, it's like for a little bit before I go to bed. So yeah, but I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. And you're the first to say it, so I appreciate it. I just got to get the content out there now as much as I can. So yeah, I've just got loads of matches, loads of watch-alongs to do. Like loads now. I have a free kick to Huddersfield. Tackle on O'Brien by Colback, my fellow ginger. Yeah, that's probably well, as you were saying, it's a lot of people do it for reasons in Canada, don't they? But yeah, I don't think there's. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really, because this is for me like being kept company whilst I watch my sport. That's pretty much it, really. Yeah, I think that probably is it. To be honest, Colback has had one heck of a season, and he has. He's been really good. I've watched a lot of Forest this year. I need to find out what the score was earlier. I was watching it until the Grand Prix started. Yeah, full time. So yeah, next weekend it'll be Solihull Moors against Grimsby next Sunday at the London Stadium. But here comes Spence. He's just cut out a pass from Huddersfield there. Whips it in too high for Brendan Johnson. Out by Huddersfield. Further out by Huddersfield. Back in to Jed Spence. Here comes Jed. That's Joe Roll. Joe Garner. McKenna shoots. Cleared by Huddersfield. Yeah. Yeah, I have heard about that. It's just wrong in so many terms, isn't it, that game? Has it actually been cancelled now then? So we're coming up to 30 minutes gone. Mad. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely mad. Sorry, there's not much happening right now. I'm just passing at the back at Forest. That's it. Not even like Huddersfield are pressing them, they're just taking their time. Bad pass by Spence there. Near Silver Thomas. Too far. Sandball will deal with that, no problem. Too much politics getting involved in FA stuff, isn't it? Football stuff. Shouldn't have even been set up. Let's be honest. Forest are taking their time to build an attack. Trying to get through Brennan Johnson, straight out for a goal kick. Not on your Nelly, do I want Morata? All right, yeah. Mate, what's annoying me the most about this is they told us that they had a plan. Where's the plan? Because if there was a plan, we should be like pretty much signing these players by now. They had a list of who they want to get. Well, currently I've not seen one. So yeah, I'm losing my faith every week that passes by at the moment. This plan is going to work. If we've got £180 million to spend, where is the money? Oh yeah, they forget that there was like just as many Canadians as there was Iranians on that plane. Yeah, I'm glad you're on the same page as me, Moss. They kept telling us there was a plan. Well, where's the plan? Because if other clubs have managed to sign players and we haven't, I don't think much of our plan right now. We need to get these players in as quick as we can so we have a full pre-season with them. So there is no repeat of last season's 3 games at the beginning of the season where we're just absolutely woeful. I like the idea as long as we sign Hickey as well. If we sign Hickey and Zinchenko, then I'm happy. If we're just signing Zinchenko, not so happy. I'll be perfectly honest. I won't be so happy if we just sign Zinchenko. But here comes Huddersfield. No. See, that looked more of a free kick than the other ones he's given today. Jeez. And is that what you're hearing? Mate, there's a lot of... See, he's one. There's a lot of players that are quite easy to do because their contracts are coming up. Even Fabian Ruiz is an option. I know he might we might have to tempt him with a bit more money because we're not in Europe. We're not in the Champions League. But it can be done if United could sign players that when they're in Europa, so can we. I'm fed up of using this excuse, or we're not in the Champions League, can't get these players. We're Arsenal Football Club. Give them the promise. If you believe in your plan, then sell them the dream. Simple as that. Does me head in. Well, here comes Huddersfield on the break, but it's pretty much one player against 5 Forest. Oh, he's managed to get past one. Out for a corner for Huddersfield. Yeah, I would as well. I don't know how they've got the cheek to even raise their price. If anything, his price should be going down week by week. The closer he gets to his contract being up, his price should be going down, not up. I don't think they quite understand how the contract works. How's the contract going up how's his price going up when the contract's going down? It's mad. But honestly, if we pay any more than 50 million, I'm sorry. Something smells fishy there. Yeah, before that stuff come out about Mark, I would have had Overmars in a heartbeat. But obviously now, no way. But yeah, the Edu thing worries me now. We should by now have at least one over the line. In all honesty, we should have one. Okay, well, what's that, in 2 weeks' time? Like fortnight? I don't know. I honestly can't comment on that one. I don't know. There's a possible fact that they might have done a pre-agreement. It's possible. It's definitely not impossible. If they've got the proof, then they should show the proof, to be honest. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. But I know Sao Paulo haven't done anything wrong on this. But this is the problem with having pre-contract agreements, is unless it's publicised, we don't know. So we shall wait and see. We shall wait and see. I'll come up to the 41st minute now, people. 0-0. Huddersfield are definitely back in this game. They're currently doing Forest on the break, so sounds good. Can't beat I've actually got an inside barbecue, which is just like having a barbecue, but it's inside. Yeah. So, do you think it's George Foreman? It's not like a George Foreman grill. It's like a George Foreman barbecue grill thing that you have inside. It's really cool. Cooks it just like the barbecue. It's mad. Oh, well, it works actually. Exactly. He's that's what he's here for. He should be doing this stuff, and he's just not. Still not doing it for me. He had a very easy January. Now is his time to. If I start seeing holiday pictures, honestly, I'm going to lose my temper. Goal, Forest. Ryan Yates. Whipped in by Garner. Could be a defender goal. Could be an own goal. Not sure right now, people. Just wait and have a look. Let's just have a look. So Keenan Davis back to James Garner. Garner whips it in. And it comes off. Comes off Colwell, I think. Yep. I'm 2 seconds ahead. That's very close for us, to be fair, mate. Mine's Creed Bone going to be mad about that. Yeah, to be fair, that wasn't really like it wasn't a stupid own goal. It just came off him, but it's going to go down as a own goal. Yeah, he has been a very good centre back this year. I do like Colwell, but I bet you it will be a very expensive transfer to get done because again he's from Chelsea. So I reckon he'll go on loan next season. And honestly, I think he'll go on loan to a lower league, Premier. Yeah, he'll go in. He'll go to someone lower in the Premier League. I don't see why. Why does he hate Forest? What's Forest ever done to him? It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, well, obviously next season it's changed, isn't it? How many players they can have out on loan? So they're going to have to sell a lot this year. I just think it's mad to hate them for the FA Cup. It's not their fault. I like Forest for their history, but that is half time, people. I will be having a very short break. I shall speak to you very soon. Welcome back, everybody. So that was an interesting first half. The score probably represents the right for the. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look on the possession, but I reckon that probably matches up with what I've seen, to be honest. Let's have a look if I can find it. Let's have a look. See. Where's the stats on this? Whoa, stats is mad. Right, I'm going to show you this. I'll share this with you. So yeah, possession 32% to Huddersfield, 68 to Forest. 5 shots for Forest, 1 for Huddersfield, none on target, even though there was a goal, but it was an own goal. So yeah, pass is nearly over double for Forest. So yeah, they definitely deserve to be leading. So yeah, kind of matches what it says really. There we go. Stop sharing that. Yeah, lots leaving Chelsea. They're gonna have to. In all honesty, Forest Raw. Exactly, mate. So how long are we away from kickoff? About 7-8 minutes, I guess. So I'm charging up my watch at the moment. But yeah, for me, there's a lot of football still to play. I'm going to have to set up the stream for next weekend as well. I'll set that up after the game. But yeah, I'll be doing Grimsby versus Solihull next Sunday. And I'll be doing some Nation League games as well. Probably thinking of maybe doing, if I can get it, Serbia versus Norway, but I might just do a Nation League evening. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to wait and see what I decide to do. Oh, sorry for the yawn, people. Actually, find out who won Formula One. Don't actually know. I'll find out. Yeah, Paris wins. Let's have a look. See, so tell me who. Science came second. Clerk fourth. Next race they're doing is in Baku, which will be in 2 weeks' time. That's a very good one, just so you know. And the castle in Baku. Moss knows all about Baku. Yeah, so F1 in Baku in 2 weeks' time. Should be a good game. Should be a good game. Good race, even. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so currently Huddersfield now, Forest 1, just a half time at the moment. If anyone wants to come on, they're more than welcome. StreamYard link is in the chat. More than welcome to come on. join me for the second half if you want. Really appreciate any company. Can't adverts. Not much to really talk about really, but from first half was pretty much all Forest. Huddersfield had a couple of chances. Forest were probably lucky with their goal. Was an own goal. Probably a goalkeeper would have saved it. So yeah. Advertising something on here. Not what it is. Looks quite good there. We own this city. Oh, looks quite good. It's quite romantic. Let's go from a hard-hitting drama to a kids' film. Fireheart. It's going back to the football now, so it must be nearly kicking off. Let's have a look. Right, so we're getting ready for the second half to kick off now, people. How's he getting on? Is he doing well? I'm surprised he's playing actually, because he was at the game last night. He was watching Real Madrid last night. We've got any to read talks tonight. Good old tough man Stuart Pearce here in the studio. Here comes Huddersfield players. So we're getting closer now. Maybe Sarri's one heck of a big guy, isn't he? So Huddersfield going to have to come at it now, which will probably suit Forest, to be honest. But I'd say they're probably going to be one of the favourites to hit the playoffs next year again anyway, even if they don't make it this year with Carlos Corcoran there. As long as they can keep Carlos Corcoran, that is. But yeah. Yeah, thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Neighbour TVs. I can just imagine your basement's going to be like this TV shop with just loads of TVs on each wall. I think, to be fair, that is probably any sports fan dream to have multiple TVs going on. Hello, Satvik. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you, mate. I'm not too bad. How are you? Not too bad. But the game is underway. Which one? If you're on about the black one, I love it. If you're on about the pink one, no. I've got the new one now. It's the new home. It's actually really, really nice, really comfortable. It's very soft. It's very nice. I actually quite like it personally. I think it just looks smart. Yeah, I actually quite like it. I know a lot of people don't like the home kit, but really, that's mad. There comes Huddersfield. Whip it in. Cleared by Samba. There's Silver Thomas. Whips it in again. Samba collects it very easily. Yeah, that's July, I think. July that comes out. I think personally, they should just bring them out all at the same time instead of this stagnated release of kits it does made in. Well, it would be hilarious for you, but I'm guessing it's not hilarious for. Yeah, they were in it not long ago, to be honest, mate. 2 or 3 years ago, I think. David Wagner as their manager, and Alex Moy. Yeah, is that right? Alex Moy, New Zealander. Well, there you go. But haven't you got a lot of Finnish players in the NHL? Might be wrong there. I kind of get why, because we had a bit of pink on one of our training jerseys, I think, last year. So I kind of get where they're going with the pink. But yeah, it's not. It doesn't look. It won't look good on the ginger person. I'll look like a fruit salad. So I'm not getting that. Yeah, love you, babe. But yeah, Forest were in it when we were kids. Patrick Van Hooijdonk, I think I remember. Big, massive striker, Dutchman. Yeah, Patrick Van Hooijdonk. Signed him from Celtic, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's yeah. I got a feeling that the black and gold is going to sell out very quickly. Yeah, that is true. I'll have no doubt that people will buy it, but it's on me. It just won't look good. I'm ginger, so yeah, it'll look like a fruit cocktail or fruit salad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good old Nigel Clough. Yeah. Disappointed for what happened to him yesterday, but Port Vale were the better team. Daryl Clark's story is obviously beautiful. Sad, but beautiful. Yeah, they were much better. That was a very good attempt by someone that tried to join the stream there. But if anyone that doesn't have a dodgy name is more than welcome to join. But anyone with a dodgy name that wants to join, not so much. League final was last weekend, mate. Sunderland won. Is it fish people? that's the National League, and that's next weekend. Grimsby. Fish people. Oh, jeez. All I can think of is I don't know if people watch the film, but Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest. Bill Nye. Fish people. Here comes Keenan Davis now. Whips it into Brennan Johnson, but cut out there by Colwill. Well, I'm going to be cheering on Solihull because they're from the West Midlands. So yeah, be nice to see Grimsby back, but yeah, for me it'd be Solihull. Moors have never been in the league, so yeah, I'm more for the someone that's never been. Yeah, it was a good move by Davis. He's a decent player, to be fair. It's just not Premier League level. He's at his level right now. Who? I'm trying to think of who. I forget what I say, mate. I forget what I say. Something I've just said, I would totally forget what I said. Oh, Solihull Moors. I'll type it in there. Type it in there for you, mate, because it's probably hard for me to say it. There you go. There you go. I've typed it in for you, Moss. It's just easier for you to. That'll be who I'm cheering on because they're from the West Midlands, which is where Wolverhampton is. So, yeah. Yeah, they've never been in the league ever. Never ever. So for me, yeah, that'll be good. Their stadium is proper non-league. Yeah, I heard you called it Wolfville. Wolverhampton. Wolfville. Trust me, there's no wolves around here. I can promise you that. Let's call on to Huddersfield right now. Corner whipped in. Over 56 minutes in. Wolfville. Yeah. Funny. Oh, there we go. Substitution for Huddersfield. Yeah, well, weirdly, where I live now, there used to be apple orchards, which unfortunately now gives the problem of wasps. So yeah, wasps settle home here quite frequently. But yeah, there used to be apple orchards where I live now. Back in the day. Ugh. Here comes Silver Thomas with a cross. Cleared by Forest. Akadea. Sounds a nice name, Akadea. But I like the name Nova Scotia as well. I think that's pretty cool. Nova Scotia. It's a nice name. What is Carlos Corcoran going to do? Oh, well done, Czech. Very well done. It's amazing that the Americans just don't do super well at that. Being they are the American sport, really. NHL. KDR. KDR. Garner with a shot. Easy saved by Nichols. There is definitely more urgency from Huddersfield right now. They've upped the tempo. So this should be an interesting last half an hour, to be honest. Here comes Zorba, but no, cut by Colback, the goalkeeper. Yeah, good on him. Good on him. How many Czech players are in the NHL, Moss? Is it quite a lot? Because I know we do have a European Hockey League. Don't know what we call it, to be honest. I'm just wondering how many players are in the NHL. Is it all of them? We're 62 minutes in right now. Steve Cooper just needs to gather the troops a bit here. Huddersfield are definitely playing better right at this moment. Yes, that Vic. That is Colback, who used to play for Newcastle. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Moss. That's why I like having you in the stream, because I like you'll give me answers. Just stuff that just pops in my head. So Zorba Thomas, the Huddersfield player, is a signing from Boreham Wood, who Arsenal fans will know very well. Boreham Wood. There are constant friendly partners, and it's where my family are from. Boreham Wood. The same place where the film EastEnders, which is a soap opera here. But yeah, Boreham Wood is my family's territory, which is why they all support the Arsenal. Yeah, but Zorba Thomas, signed from Boreham Wood. He's done really well. Decent player. He has great delivery on free kicks. Really good. Forest need to gather themselves right now, but it's going to be a Forest substitution now. Jack Colback for Forest from Newcastle. Levi Colwill from Chelsea. Right, here we go. Substitution. Davis will be coming off for Sam Surridge. Davis is off. There we go. Pretty sure I was going to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles then. So it's a double substitution for Huddersfield. Right, homes and roads on. I'll have to do that in a minute. Yeah, Surridge is good. Right, Huddersfield. Give me 2 seconds, guys, just to make sure these subs are right. Homes and roads, that's it. Arms on. One. Right. Mexico beat Nigeria yesterday. It's a tough one, though, isn't it? I think he's made a silly error. I think that if he looks at Canada, there is a future there. Yeah. So for me, I think he's made an error personally. Maybe took bad advice. Maybe did for me anyway. I think he took bad advice. Oh dear. We're 68 minutes in right now. Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. Wow, Frank Clark. Here comes Forest. Sam Surridge. Colback whips it in. Huddersfield cleared it. Here comes Joe Worrell to Yates. Brennan Johnson. Oh, just pulls it wide. Just pulled it wide there. The ping ball with the heads there. There we go. 70 minutes in now. Jack Colback just having a nice rest there with the ball. Yeah, it's mad. I think there's with what Nketiah has done. I'm guessing there's still a chance that he could change his mind. I don't know. Who knows? Because Eddie's going to Ghana now, isn't he? So even though he's played in England up to under 21 stage, so who knows. Flores is only 19 or something, isn't he? Oh, there's another Nottingham Forest substitution coming up here, people. Here comes Dwayne Holmes. Oh, saying that Toffolo dived there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Not sure about that. VAR are checking it. I think that's a penalty. Soft. Extremely soft. I don't think there's enough contact. I don't think there's enough contact, personally. Yeah, check's complete. Check's complete. It's a dive. Yeah, it's one. It's tough, so tough because Sinkernagel. Nagel. His name's going to be. It was a tough decision. That was a tough call. That was not an easy one. Even I struggled with that one. There was a foot there. There wasn't enough contact for him to have gone down like he did, like he'd been struck by a sniper. Yeah, for me, I think if it was given as a penalty, I don't think it'd also be ruled out. It was a weird one because there wasn't enough of an error. That makes sense. So we're coming up to 75th minute now. Yeah, he booked Toffolo. I think that's harsh, to be honest. I think that bit's harsh. There was one game I watched earlier where a player wasn't given a yellow card for diving, but that was a clear dive earlier. That wasn't a clear dive for me. I guess the rule is the rule. Looks like you dive, then you get booking. So coming up to 76th minute now. Oh, Let's have a look. Like, he's just a bit winded. Welcome back. Who's come back? I disappeared. Did I disappear? I don't know. Should be. I'm struggling to see how Huddersfield are going to get a goal. We shall see. They may do, but I can't see it right now. They've got 12 minutes left to try and get something. I think if they get a second, that's that over. Here comes Huddersfield. Nope. Huddersfield will book it in now. Cleared by Forest. But Huddersfield are going to try and rebuild, but Pippa's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper, so yeah, that's mad. Absolutely stupid. Corner of Huddersfield. Coming up to the 81st minute now. This is a bit more nervous than I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting an easier win for Forest. Yeah, I'll sort that out for you, mate. I'll sort it out shortly, okay? No idea. He's definitely going to the Premier League one way or the other. Yeah, that Carlos Corcoran is Bielsa's number 2, or was Bielsa's number 2. So yeah, he is the reason Huddersfield are where they are. But yeah, I'll sort that thumbnail out for you, mate. Not a problem. I'll do it after this game. I'll send it to you. Oh, that's definitely a penalty, isn't it? That's definitely a penalty. All right, mate. I'll send it to you shortly. I promise. I'll just do this game, and then I'll send it to you. And I've got to set up the other streams for the week as well. Yeah, she's really bad, unfortunately. She has got COVID though. She's just poorly. That's her. I don't have a pet elephant in the background. Just so you know. Yeah, I think that's definitely should have been a penalty for me. I was just. I'm coming into the 85th minute now, people. Here comes Dwayne Holmes. Toffolo blocked by Spence. Eventually, it's Marinakas, the Wolves owner, the Forest owner. I'm giving his prayers right now. The more I've seen him, the less I've wanted him. I'll be perfectly honest. He's quite suspect defending. Yeah, he's not for me. I want Hickey. Give me Hickey. I'm not one of these people that just quickly comes to a decision on someone. I've seen enough of Spence now. I've seen him probably 20 times this season. which for me is enough to say that I just don't think he's good enough. He's very suspect defensively. And this is championship level. So, yeah, doesn't bode well for the Premier League, to be fair. So, yeah, give me Hickey. And to be fair, Hickey's probably going to cost less than what Spence is going to cost. Looks like they're going to have to take the goalkeeper off here. He could probably make it in the bottom half of the table. Yeah, so like the bottom 10 clubs. I don't think he's a top 10 player. No, honestly. I think he's bottom half. He's good. He's just not. He would be too risky for us, to be honest. Yeah, so they're going to have to make a sub here. Yeah, exactly, Moss. He'll be great. He'll be okay, but not great. I think we'll be selling Nuno, but I just need to make us post here. Number off. So here comes an American. Coming up to the 90th minute now, people. If we sold him, I'd want to get another left back. I can't trust Nuno. For me, Nuno's got to go. That could be sold or 6 minutes of injury time, people. I'm not convinced by Nuno at all. I just don't see what's there. If he plays like 3 out of 10 good games, not good enough. We need 7 out of 10 games that is good, not 3 out of 10. So yeah, I need a squad. You know me, Moss. I like squads. So if we sold Tierney, I'd want Zinchenko and someone else, and I'd go for Tyreek Mitchell. I'd go for Tyreek Mitchell from Crystal Palace. Yeah. If we go back to the back three, though, Moss, we would have to sign at least 2 more centre backs. Yeah, He's my dream signing. Mitchell is. If we sold Tierney, I'd want Mitchell. Let's see. They say Arsenal have got a plan. Well, let's see this plan. Because seriously, yeah, that'd be tricky. We've got 4 minutes left. No, I think because of my squad system, let's think about this now. Oh, so close from Huddersfield then. Okay, so we've got Gabriel, White, Saliba, Holding. Yeah, sign one more centre back. Yeah, it's sick. Don't like that. Oh, he was provoked, but to be singing about it like it's a big, great thing. Nah, not for me. Yeah, we're selling him quite a lot by the sounds of it. But he is again one of these players that I think could have done us quite well. But what do I know? What do I know? Clear Creek, clearly. So 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, people. Yeah, it's not something you should be proud of. So the fans shouldn't be singing about it. I get why Patrick Vieira did it, because that guy was seriously taunting him. And to be fair, what's happened with the players as well, players have been injured by the fans running onto the pitch. And there we go, 1 minute. I think I could probably say that it's going to happen now. So I should get my post ready. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've got an alleyway at the bottom of my road. It's called the Molyneux Alley because it literally leads to the Molyneux. Yeah, it's a weird thing, but they're planning on refurb soon. I think they're trying to get to 50,000 stadium. Here we go. This is probably the final kick of the game once his goalkeeper kicks it out. I appreciate everyone joining me today. I wish after this I will see you again soon, that's for certain. I'll be back doing a watch along on Wednesday. There we go, they're back in the Premier League. Congratulations, and I shall see you all later. Thank you for tuning in. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.